3 weeks, Sean?
I'm trying, Sonny.
I want to find out who blew up my shipment.
Look, whoever did this has everyone too scared to talk, no matter how much pressure we deliver.
If somebody has that much pull, they're not going to stay invisible for that long.
Look, I'll stay on it.
Okay, good. What about Morgan? Because he's insisting on staying with this Ava Jerome. Do you have anything else?
I have some information on her connection to Derek Wells.
Ava and Derek Wells connected how?
From what I understand, she's his art dealer.
That's it?
I got it from several other sources, including Carly.
What else did Carly say?
She saw Ava and Derek Wells having an intense conversation one night down on Pier 52.
Hey, what are they talking about? Watercolors?
Yeah. And that's what Carly thinks. No, I have to agree. I mean, I doubt it's a coincidence that they were spotted right where someone blew up your latest coffee shipment.
Or that Ava, who has now lured my son into living with her, is hanging out with the same guy who's bad-mouthing me in his newspaper.
Well, not just in his newspaper. I ran into Wells at Kelly's. Oh, yeah, he was practically gloating over your losses.
Why is this guy Wells so interested in my business difficulties?
I don't know, but I can find out. How about I track him down?
Yeah, I want to know what this Derek Wells is up to.
Will do.
Yeah.
Hey. Sorry, is this a bad time?
On my way out.
Hey.
I haven't seen you in a couple days.
Yeah, I've been a little distracted. How are you feeling?
Better. You know, I'm back on my meds. I had to do what your mama told me to do, you know.
Well, I'm glad.
Well, it was a mistake going off the medication. It always is. I've made a lot of mistakes lately.
Well, it's been a tough time.
You know, I knew Morgan was lying to you, and I kept the secret, you know. I wasn't happy that you went after his girlfriend. But I chose not to tell you that you and Kiki were not related. And for that, I'm sorry, and I hope you forgive me. I hurt you, you know, and I regret that to the day I die, you know.
Dad, apology accepted.
Go ahead, scream at me if you want. You're not gonna scream at me. You're not gonna tell me how, you know, I betrayed you and how I chose one brother's happiness over the other. You're not gonna tell me that I'm not your father.
Dad, you'll always be my father, okay? Nothing can change that.
Yeah, nothing can change that.
What do you mean, Abe?
How you doing with, you know, after everything that I said? You know what I'm talking about, everything that went down.
Yeah. Well, Kiki and I are together now.
Kids are happy?
Yeah, we are.
Good.
Actually, there's something else, too. It's about Morgan.
With Ava? The fact that they're sleeping together?
But you know.
Yeah, I went to see her at her apartment.
Hold on, Morgan's living?
Yep. She bought a penthouse. I went there, and there was Morgan.
I thought that's like a one-time thing, Morgan's way of getting back at me and Kiki.
That's how it started. But the way, you know, Morgan's talking, he's gonna stay with Ava indefinitely.
Did he say anything else?
He said he's done with me. And, he said it to my face.
Well, you know how Morgan gets when he's angry. He says stuff he doesn't mean.
Michael, your brother's really pissed off at me.
No, I think he's pretty much pissed off at everyone right now.
Except Ava. See, I can see why he's with her, but I cannot see what she's doing with him.
You gotta...
Kiki follows Morgan to Port Charles. Ava follows Kiki. Now, next thing I know, I'm getting a report that somebody's trying to muscle into my territory, and those same goons that are running that gambling ring are back in town.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still not seeing the connection to Ava.
Sean put the squeeze on one of the enforcers. Had him cough up who his boss was.
Okay, and what's the name?
Julian Jerome.
Okay, and you think that Ava has some sort of a connection to this Julian?
I wish, but Julian Jerome's been dead for over 20 years. They were a mob family that used to be here before I got here.
What happened to him?
They're dead. At least that's what people think.
What do you think?
I'm thinking that a woman with the same last name as a dead mob boss attached her daughter to Morgan. When that didn't work, she got with him herself.
And you think that Ava wants to stay close to the family, close to us?
Can't be a coincidence.
Well, you should know that Kiki doesn't want anything to do with her mother.
Okay, you need to stay away from this woman.
No problem.
What we just talked about, it's between me and you.
I got it.
All right. You know what? I feel terrible because I've been talking about business instead of what's going on.
Actually, that's why I'm here. I need a job.
You want to fight?
You need a job?
Yeah, you know, Tracy threw me out of EOQ, which is fine. I mean, I wouldn't want to work for her anyway.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one.
And I've been sending out resumes, but let's face it, the first thing they see is that I'm a convicted felon. So I'm basically unhireable, and I need work.
Michael, how many times have we had this conversation? I love you, right? But you can't go anywhere near my organization.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking more like somewhere in the coffee warehouse. I could do anything. I could be in charge of schedules. I can drive a forklift or delivery truck, anything.
Michael, my coffee shipment was blown up 2 weeks ago. If I have you anywhere near there, your mother's gonna have my head.
She's never saying this. Okay, look, I want to help you any way I can. You're my father.
I don't want to lose another son.
Look, Dad, Morgan may have turned his back on you, but that's not what I'm gonna do.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah?
Yeah. But first, we gotta deal with your mom.
It's really...
Look, Dad, thank you for telling me about Morgan.
You know, I'm just glad that you got your life all together. I can't say the same for your brother. What?
Sorry, I didn't interrupt. You got it?
Hold on one second.
Thought you might want to know that Derek Wells is down at the gym going a few rounds with Franco.
Derek Wells and Franco? What the hell's that about?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Sean Butler, my dad's associate.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
You know my dad.
It's nice to see you again. I'd like to talk to you about everything that's happened. I'm in the middle of a business meeting, so...
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, Kiki and I have nothing but respect for the business. She's actually looking for work, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hey.
So how'd it go with Silas?
Well, I gave him my resume, and he gave me an earful about my mother. You won't believe what he told me.
Try me.
My mom told me her whole life that she was an only child, and it turns out that my mother has a brother.
Did I hear you right, Kiki? Ava Jerome has a brother?